What is happening, guys? Chris here, and today I'm going to be showing you the different gadgets on Battlefield 4's Final Stand DLC. Now in this DLC there's actually a brand new gadget and a brand new attachment that you can use on your gun. We're actually given a new gadget called the Decoy, and we're also given a new attachment which is the Target Detector. And I'm going to go over these two next in full detail. So first of all, to get the DS3 Decoy, we need to complete the assignment called Disinformation. Now, what you have to do here is affect 10 enemies with your flashbangs and get 3 melee kills. Fairly simple, fairly straightforward. And this will unlock the decoy. And to unlock our second gadget or attachment, or whatever you want to call it, you have to complete the I Spy assignment. And to do this, you have to get 2 spotting ribbons and get 20 DMR or carbine kills. It doesn't really matter, you can get 20 DMR kills or 20 carbine kills. Whichever you find the best to use, really. Now, if you're struggling to get those spotting ribbons, I know a good tactic. All you have to do is go on Operation Locker and go on a really busy server and just keep on spamming that spot button. Just keep spamming the spot button at people in the choke points. So go to one of the choke points where the people are spamming grenades. Keep spotting down them choke points, and you're going to keep spotting people, and they're just going to get killed because, let's face it, those little clusterfuck areas on that map, people are just constantly dying. So you're going to get this really quickly by doing that. That's how I got it, so I recommend that's how you get it. It only took me 1 game to get it, so very easy. Anyway, first I'm going to show you the decoy. So what this is it's like a little box with these, like, it looks a little bit like a wireless router. I'm going to be honest. So if you throw it on the floor, it's going to start making these gun sounds and stuff, and it's just going to trick your enemies, making them think that you're there, in wherever that is. So it's a good one to use for a distraction. It's a good one to use to maybe get someone to go somewhere where you're not. But I would advise definitely throwing it on the floor and then getting the fuck out of there, because they're just going to come straight to you from all angles. It's quite a tricky one to master, this gadget, so it might take a few different strategies. And a good strategy is to throw it behind cover or use it on a capture point. By doing this, you're going to trick enemies thinking that they're trying to capture this point, and if you're just on the outskirts, you can see them come in, shoot them down, and go back and secure that capture point. But do pick it up, because if you're going to throw it, say, on a flag, and it will just keep going, it will just keep shooting, you will keep popping up on the radar, this little decoy. So, and if you're running back to capture this flag and this decoy is right next to you firing away, then it's not a good thing, because people are just going to keep running over and just going to keep trying to kill you. So I recommend picking it up if you are trying to capture a flag or a capture point or anything. But yeah, nice little distraction, quite hard to use. Have a little bit of practice with this one. Another nice little thing about this gadget is it kind of blends in with your environment. So a lot of maps have rocks and rubble and things on, and you can't really see them on the floor. Now this, because it's such a small gadget, if you throw it on the floor, it's probably going to blend in with all the other little bits of rubble and rocks and things on the map. You know, it's not going to stand out like a big sore thumb, so enemies aren't going to see exactly what is causing all this, like, extra firing and things. But as a tactical gadget, I definitely recommend trying it and see what you think. It might not be your favourite gadget, but it's a nice little addition to the game. And now onto the target detector. Now, as you can see here, on the right side of my gun is this little antennae when I aim down my sights. Now that is actually the target detector, and this will actually spot players without you actually having to press the spot button, which is very handy, because in a lot of situations I often find myself choosing between either spotting a player or shooting him, and sometimes this can get me killed, because I like to spot the enemies so they show up to all the other players on the minimap, and just in case, I don't manage to secure the kill, and someone else can then finish them off and, perhaps net me some assist points. But you don't have to worry about this anymore. You can just, I often find myself spamming the spot button, and you don't really have to do this anymore with this attachment. You can just aim over your enemy, and it's surprisingly quick. Like, you only have to aim over them like for a split second and it'll automatically spot them at fairly good ranges as well. So it's definitely a good attachment, and it's probably one of the more useful attachments, I think, in this game. I mean, on my classes, I'm not a really big fan of the attachments. I'm not a big fan of the canted iron sights. I'm not a big fan of the zoom sights or any of that. The laser sights can be good, but they can also get you killed in a lot of situations because people can see you with that glare. So the same with a flashlight, really. So this is probably going to be one of my go-to attachments from now on. Though I should point out, you can only use it on DMR and carbine classes, so you can't use this on assault rifles or any other classes like that. Which is a bit of a pain, but I suppose they have to limit it to certain classes really, so it's not overpowered really. I suppose this isn't really a gadget, it's more of an attachment, but I like to think of it as a gadget because I don't know, it's a bit techie, it kind of feels like a gadget, so. And it's pretty new, and we've never seen anything like this before in Battlefield, so an auto spotting thing is welcomed in my eyes. Anyway guys, we're coming up to the end of this video. If you find this interesting or helpful in any way, please leave a like, it really helps me out. And subscribe to my channel, I'm going to be bringing more videos out in the future. So I'll see you in the next one guys.